Hi, Kim. How's it going today? 17 here, bit of a breeze, mostly cloudy. Ah, so you don't even know what the weather's like, really. When are they letting you out, did they say? Because this is Monday. Okay, Kim. Hey, Panty Wetter. And why are you telling me to have a gay day? I'm not gay. Well, let's have to. Fuck off. Not you guys, it's me.
Take 3, the fun, just for fun take. Hang on a second. Nice. Happy Sunday morning. We are here in Rileyville, Virginia at Turtle Rock Cabin. I want to thank Mike and Jackie for letting us stay in their beautiful cabin and shoot this video. We're going to do Fleetwood Mac.
Hey, Myron, I just got here and you told me to fuck off.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Not too bad. Well, actually, great, because I was going to go downtown today, but I'm leaving that until tomorrow now.
Right on.
I had to go downtown to get tobacco.
Ah.
But I was searching my coffee table that you could store shit in,
Oh.
looking for bobby pins. I use those to clean my ears out.
And then you found
a pack of cigarettes.
Fuck yeah. Sweet.
So I'm gonna go down tomorrow and afternoon and buy a string trimmer.
Right on, right on.
And more tobacco.
Mm.
What the fuck?
Thanks for cleaning that up because I forgot I need string. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. I worked for I think I worked today for the first time in fucking at least 10 years or more. Just fucking labor shit. Whoa. Mm. We got a dumpster in today, and we've been ripping apart all the old apartments and shit, doors and the whole fucking 9 yards. That guy is kind of neatly packed from top, just maybe a few inches down from the top. Like, normally construction, right? You just fucking chuck it in, but I knew we had a lot, so I put everything all in fucking tight pack and neat. And
Hey,
she's one like,
Chris.
hey, Chris. And I'm gonna laugh if the truck can't lift it. It wasn't that big of a truck that dropped it off.
Well, I had to unload a 32-foot, I think it was, maybe 40. No, it wasn't 40.
This thing's not that long.
32-foot fucking trailer
Yeah.
piled with boxes. Not on pallets.
There you go.
So I have to put all the fucking boxes on pallets, wrap them, and then fucking take them out of there. It took me all fucking day in the heat.
That took me all fucking day to do that. At 3:30 rolled around. Boss came out, started helping us. So let's go home now. Okay, he says. Adrian.
Okay, Chris, have fun.
Yeah, enjoy.
I tell you to watch, ask and make sure the girls are legal age that you go out with, but you like to go out with fucking older cougars yourself. So I think the young girls are pretty safe.
Yeah. If she's got dentures, she's right for him. Kids are crazy. They're playing ping pong.
I could hear him yelling.
He's like, no, I win. It's 18 years old to have sex in Spain.
So it's 16 here too, Chris, unless you're older. There's nothing matter with an 18 or a 19-year-old going out with a 16-year-old, but when you're, say, your late 40s or early 40s, or even in your 30s.
Oh, they changed that. Cool. What year did they do that?
Hey, Kinbird.
So, yeah, that changed. That must be recent. But yeah, the legal age in Canada for sex is 16. But there are exceptions. It used to be 14, which is disgusting, by the way. A 14 or 15-year-old can engage in consensual sex with someone who is less than 5 years older. So a 14-year-old can fuck a 19-year-old, and I guess it's legal with consent.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know that. That changed. Wow.
I was working in on the rigs a long time ago. Fuck, one guy, he was 19, 18, 19. He had a 14-year-old girlfriend. He married her, I think.
That's good then. At least it was
She
not
used to
just
hang outside the bar because she was too young to go in the bar in that town.
yeah.
And, well, it was a place for all the younger girls to hang out.
Yeah, I can see them
And some guy said something to her, insulting. So we fucking went out, started hammering on him. The guy got in his fucking truck, had the door closed and was making fun and shit of the guy. He says, I just leaned back, fucking punched him right through the fucking window. And then he said, the guy, because there's something happened, there was a scrum and stuff, but he said the guy was leaving. He says, I took a swing at his truck. His fucking mirror was hanging from my arm. He'd ripped the guy's mirror off by punching on it.
Shit. That's funny.
I don't give a shit about the United States, Chris. Jesus, fuck me.
Fuck, man, your times are all over the place. It was 10 earlier, but now it's 9:55.
Guy's name was Harold Bergseth. Really nice kid. He was only 2-3 years, well, 3 or 4 years younger than me. Strong as an ox and dumb as one, too.
Guys are crazy. I'm gonna go kick them out of here shortly. But yeah, the age differences, even like my parents, Bill is 70. What? I think they're 8 or 9 years apart. Because Bill's a bit older than you.
My mom and dad, I think, were
close.
8 years apart.
Yeah, it seemed to be the normal back then.
And then my stepdad and my mom were probably at least 15, 18 years apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 weird ones in my family, and well, they're kind of not. They're in the family, but they're kind of pushed out of the family. How would he fucking be related to me? I think he's my great uncle, and she's my aunt. She is his niece, and he is her uncle, and they're an item.
Huh.
Yeah, pretty sad.
Well,
that's why they're kind of. He's blind now. He was a heavy drinker, we couldn't get the liquor stores. He'd start drinking Javex and shit like that, and he's full on blind now. Nothing to be proud of there. See, okay, Kenneth, I missed you. That's me. Todd was having fun with his sister at his parents' house earlier today when he was there. Right on her finger. That's pretty
Uh,
And then, was it, yesterday the kids had their recital thing at the College of Piping, and they almost won every fucking award available. Dude, why'd you save some for the other people? Todd posted it, wonder. Maybe Todd's got it. Oh. Oh, you didn't post it.
Hello,
Hey,
Myron. Oh.
Yeah, you didn't post any of that on Facebook, did you? Oh, no, that must be
No.
off the camera. That's right.
I didn't have very great videos.
Why did it turn out on the camera? You know, bed.
I took more like sometimes I focus on Jordan,
Yeah.
I focus on Jalen. Like that.
Yeah, I'd have to. I didn't have time. I'd have to go in there and then play with all its settings to fix that. But it's too bright. The lights they have in there on their faces. Quick little jig. Okay, no, it's still playing. Kids are weird.
Yeah, Jordan's like upside down on top of the ping pong table.
On it?
Yes.
Jalen did that.
oh, fuck's sakes.
Some of those videos to Barbara, she's, you know, how she talks today. Oh, that ever sweet. Oh, I would take him home, Jordan. I would love to take him home. Oh, for the love of God, look at that. That's the way she goes.
Yeah, my aunt's crazy.
Nico. Let's go outside.
So
Hey,
apparently, me and Deanna are almost done with each other. Barry goes to Barbara's often, and he talks to Barbara about his sister.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't do nothing at home, doesn't clean, always gone out.
And all the shit he does for her.
Yeah. Finance her a good fucking $6,000 guitar, anything she wants. And the place is disgusting because when they lived at
I was kind of like,
I
leave it though.
my parents, or at my parents' place in St. Louis, when my parents used to go there in the summer, it always used to stink like dog shit. And let the dog piss on pee pads and that.
Where Derry fucking fixed the place up immaculately compared to what it was. Mm-hmm. I
He's
get it.
getting fed up with it. That's what he told Barbara.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. I see your back, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
So did they give you a hint of when you can leave?
Hi, Kim.
She needs to get out of that hospital.
Yeah, but the longer she's in there, the better it'll be for her when she gets out, too.
Yeah. Supper. Just cranberry. Mm-hmm.
I had one of these in a few days.
Have one of them. Just took all the toxic away. I still have my IV uncut.
I'll give you a few more days yet.
Mm-hmm. That first one by.
I got a good. This. It's for.
I'm trying to drain the battery in the other one. There. It's the second time it
Needs
full down to nothing and then a full charging.
Needs looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Smells good.
No
bad smell.
You smelled it?
Yeah.
I did I already told you. I degassed the skinny neck one.
Skinny neck.
We'll do the other ones tomorrow and you'll start your batch. We'll start
I
it when I
gotta
get
come
home. Yeah.
Oh, wait, they go.
There we go.
Yeah.
And we'll do it while together. Mix all the other ones since everything will be sanitized. And
Maybe I might
do whatever the
I might
fuck
buy
you
some
want, man.
blueberries, Jay.
Do whatever you want, however you want. Watch some videos tomorrow. See whether you want to put them up to start and
see how she goes.
I'm considering trying to find the bags that they use. What kind of? It's a certain kind of bag. It must
cheesecloth.
I don't know if it's a cheesecloth, but it's a bag you can put all your shit into and put it in the flavor. So when it's removal
almost
time,
like a tea bag.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
They have them. It's meant for it. I forget what they call them though.
And some people put like spices in it, like star anise and weird things.
And it's got like a little pull tie, even the kind of shit that they have for like laundry, and your bikinis and shit, so it don't get stuck in there. You put all that stuff in that bag, pull that up, so it don't.
There's probably a certain thing what it's called.
There's one particular for it. And yes, it's in many of the videos. I just can't think of what he called it.
Cachet?
Was sorry?
Cachet?
I don't know. It didn't sound like that when I heard it. It's just basically for our mead, right? A bag that you put all your fruit in just so it's not actually sitting in the liquid. So when the time comes to bottle it, you don't have to scoop all the crap out of, like I put strawberries and, strawberry kiwi into 2 gallons of one of the batches. It's all just kind of curded and sit it at the top. But I'll do it a couple times from... siphon it from out of that into another bottle, let it sit for a couple days, and then siphon it back into a different bottle. Try to get most of the crap out of it. What's that? There's 47 staples, eh? Wow. How many staples do you get? Staple you did, they?
No. Bitches, and there was like 108.
Oh shit.
What did she get done? I
forget too. Kim, I totally forget why you're in. I just know you're at the hospital, but I forget what your procedure was.
Surgery.
For?
It was brain surgery, I think.
Oy.
Brain. Wow. Yeah, there would have been a bunch of stitches because for brain surgery, they usually cut like a flap so they can peel it back, like a flap cut. Yeah. So they peel it back.
Oh, it wasn't brain surgery. She had something done to her stomach.
Oh, I thought you said brain.
Yeah.
He was fucking with us.
Oh.
We took the bait.
Hello.
Hello. Are you done yelling weird things? If so, you can leave the door open.
Could me, Manny, and Joan go to Sonny's?
Are you not saving your money?
I'm only going to buy a milkshake.
Did you text? Did you ask mommy?
Yeah. And
She said ask me.
you.
So
Yeah.
then go ahead if you want.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Love you. Mwah. Also, I gotta pee before.
Yeah.
Oh no, that.
You can leave that open now.
That's not loud.
They only closed it because they were making their weird noises as they were playing. She had hernia. Removed a pilp.
Polyp? Yeah, it would have been polyp.
Polyp.
So, Kim, it must have been laparoscopic surgery where they just make 2 tiny incisions, very small. Is that?
See, the nurse counted my stitches, 47
Oh,
staples.
not laparoscopic then. Okay.
No, I didn't have brain surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, Myron's fucking with us.
Yeah.
He knew we would take the bait.
Laparoscopic surgery, they make a hole here and a hole over there, and they work with you with little tools inside. They only have to make small incisions, but with 47 stitches is not laparoscopic.
No. Kim fell for it too. No, Jen's not here, but I'll tell her you said hi. That was Jordan that popped in here earlier asking if he could go to the ice cream shop with his sister and his friend. Since they did so good at their competition when Grandpa came, he gave them each $50, but they're wanting to save it for Moncton, but they're breaking down and wanting to go for ice cream.
They still got 3 days to go, 4 days to go. They're worse than me. Burn a hole in their pockets.
Yeah, I used to be like that too, but well, pretty much still live from paycheck to paycheck.
I was dying of heat all day. Now I'm freezing. That's the beer. It's the first couple beers chill me. But yeah, managed to book a hotel for what was it, $110?
Yeah, $89 plus tax.
Jordan was hoping to stay the night there. I can't see why not. If it was $200, I'd be like, fuck that. It's an hour drive from here. Make it worth paying the bridge across.
If I could prove to my workers somehow I was going across for medical reasons, they would pay the bridge.
Tell them you're going to get a tattoo. It sounds pretty medical.
They're using needles and shit, and there's sterilization involved. So, yeah.
It's a procedure.
I'm going to Angie's. I have to sterilize myself there. Oh, yeah, I didn't do my free spins today.
I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I just looked to see if I cashed out.
I want.
Why does your dad have to change, Kim?
Yeah, you lost me there.
Yeah, well, I think her dad forces her to eat ice cream all the time when she doesn't really want to. Yeah, they gave me one of those too one time. I threw it away, Kim. Because I know more about my diet than they do. Yeah, you'll probably have lost a few pounds not eating for, what is it, 2 weeks now. Maybe you'll get down to your bikini weight for the summer.
Oh.
You're that. 18 cents and 10 cents.
Ah. Well, it's not your dad that has to change. It's just you, Kim. Yeah, you'll be back to eating good stuff pretty soon, Kim. Fuck, I haven't had a milkshake in years. And years. And years.
May 24th.
No, it's longer than that. That's just a few days ago. I better check and see if I didn't. Oh, good thing I checked. I didn't do it today.
It's been 16 days, I guess.
At the end of the video, she lifts her finger with the hummingbird on it. Actually, a little bit. Get out of here.
I watched it a few too many times.
We got a cool video today, Myron.
I showed him. He was gone. The hummingbird.
Yeah.
Oh man, they were everywhere, fighting each other, crashing into the windows. They're gonna find one dead one day on the deck and in the windows, or Mila getting one.
Tell your mom to stop cleaning the window. She cleans it too much.
Oh, my sister, you into the sauce yet? Nope.
Yes, we'll definitely have to get her taste testing on the meads.
Yeah, we were talking about that today. I told her I wouldn't want to give you the first batch to try, but we're gonna perfect one.
As it sat though, it
was.
got better.
I will admit it was.
The last drink I took from it was night and day from the day we bottled it. I guess she's not. Yeah, she'd be home by now.
Oh yeah, she's probably already.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't be messaging you if she wasn't home. Shifts and stuff like that. Come on, Byron. Get her for her mistyping. See if she'll snowflake it out again. Kim's gonna come down here and kick my ass one day. Figure I'll save you the travel. I'll go to you one day. I'll go to karaoke and you kick my ass.
Yeah, we were there. We just didn't know.
We just didn't know we were that local. We will end up there again. That's where the competitions are held.
Yes. That's correct.
Chicken meal. Come here, we make you turkey tomorrow. Todd's gonna make a turkey.
Yeah, turkey dinner tomorrow. Oh, look.
That's turkey. Yeah, that's true, Kim. There's not much of a city bird. There's not enough available nectar in the city. They like their nectar.
Into our colliding tides.
Peach. They're good. Fucking John Bertrand.
I've never seen a hummingbird up here, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
too far north. Although I'm not that much farther north than Susie, and Susie's seen them, I think she said, or her daughter.
Yeah, and I don't know how they got here on the island. Maybe they came across on the bridge.
My camera was literally in front of them.
See if you hold it up long enough, Kim might see it.
I started out on the Tri channel. It had
That's where the crappy was sitting right there.
32 views and no watches. And that was 18 minutes ago. And now they have 2,202 views.
I missed the beginning. I heard all the rest. What has that many views now?
The Tri channel?
The Tri channel.
You know, those Irish people that do drinks.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the drinks, yeah.
Okay, I turned it on. They had 0 views and 32 likes.
Yeah, 0 and
Now they
32.
got 2,202 views.
Fuck,
And 399 likes in 18 minutes.
That's a profitable channel when you can do shit like that. Steady content.
Well, I watch them just about every show.
Mhm.
Because it don't matter what they're eating or drinking, it's interesting. And the girls are good looking.
And they're funny.
Yeah.
You remember what it was called, Todd? Or at karaoke, that underground, under the parkade? It won't come to me. It was like in a underground parking, Kim. It was at the hotel, right? Underground parking behind the hotel. There was a little bar and they did karaoke in there. I can't remember what it's called, but that's where we were.
We didn't go for karaoke though.
No,
We
didn't really know and whatnot.
We gambled there. The band was setting up when we were leaving. Remember the guy with his guitar?
Yep.
He was practicing a little bit. He had a nice guitar.
Well, that was more or less open mic, wasn't it? Or was it?
Maybe it could have been open mic.
Yeah. I'd say by far the best karaoke I ever went to was the last one there
Cape
at the bowling alley.
Cape Breton.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck, man? You got a good setup.
That Lanes, yeah.
Yeah,
There were
Lanes.
some cool people there, too.
Mhm.
Some cool cats, some native people. And
Everybody was just chillaxed,
that was fun.
chilling.
You were duetting with that old lady there.
Yeah.
You look like a Legion member.
Very laid back little town.
They have a festival 6 miles east of here in a little town. But they pay for the acts. And I was just thinking, Todd wants to come out west. Fucking get a little gig there.
But
Be able to troubadour his way around the country.
it is true. They do play, like, even smaller places we went to. They pay people to do their acts at these small little.
Yeah.
Even here in Summerside, the Fox, they pay them to go play there.
I could busk in front of a liquor store and make enough for a pint a night.
I was actually thinking that the other day.
Yeah.
Not just that. Imagine if you and Jordan went somewhere. He whipped out the fucking bagpipes and you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Put out a fucking hat. You come home with $200 after
Yeah.
a few hours.
Sit in front
Right
of
in a liquor store.
Bank or liquor
Really
store,
got money.
grocery store, any place like that.
You know, most people leaving a liquor store is usually in a good mood by the time they're leaving the liquor store.
Yeah.
They might be a bad mood getting there, but when they're leaving, like,
And then they hear some kid playing the bagpipes. You're like, what the fuck? And bagpipes are loud. Like, you can't play them silent.
oh no.
When they play, you look around. Everyone's like, where the fuck do they come from? Like that night, he was practicing in the backyard, and I was at the coming back
People
home
start
from
coming
driving
out?
to Jalen. I could hear the bagpipes from down the road in the car. I was like, I
Was
hear
it-
bagpipes. I didn't know it was Jordan at the time. And then sure enough, they just travel.
Yeah, he won a bunch more awards for that.
He won the College of Piping Student of the Year for dancing and College of
And for
Piping
piping.
Student of the Year for piping.
For piping. He's got both plaques at home now for the year.
And Jalen got 2 awards, one for drumming, one for Highland.
Yeah, the dancing, Highland dancing. Yeah, Peter was playing the bagpipes.
That's what I was saying to Jen when I drove her to work. They should have Jordan
That's what
playing solo
he
and
could.
people
He can
dancing.
play it.
Jalen dancing, Jordan playing the
He
bagpipes.
can play exactly what he played there for Jalen. Well, Jen will ask him next time. So next time, probably what we'll see.
Solo.
Jalen up dancing and him playing a bagpipe, and
Yeah, I wanted to hear him solo on the stage.
she upped her drumming game. They gave her, it's not quite a scholarship, but they upped her classes for drumming that we don't have to pay for it, more or less. They doubled the lesson
Yeah,
time.
an extra half-hour
Yeah.
time.
And that's what Jen was saying. And I know it was kind of fucking annoying because the one day that she took her half-hour drumming lessons, which I didn't know, it was a trip all the way down there for her to play drums for 30 minutes and then come all the way back.
Yeah.
Like Jordan didn't have anything. It's like, that's a waste of freaking trip.
I thought you said it wasn't very far to the College of Piping.
Driving,
No, it's not.
probably if it probably takes 5 to 6 minutes to drive. But if she's walking there in the middle of the winter on a rainy, stormy day, it kind of sucks for 30 minutes because I'm already at work when class starts. I can't leave work to go bring her there. What would the walk be? 30 minutes or so? Yeah. Half-hour walk.
With their shortcuts.
Yeah. She knows the most direct path. I wouldn't know it.
You have to map it out.
Something to do with the bit of the trail.
Yeah.
But I don't think she ended up doing Ottawa Street. Or maybe she does and then hits that other park. Cuts up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She'll tell you the most direct route. And it changes per year because if it's winter, you don't go through the parks because they don't plow the parks. In the summertime when there's no snow to deal with.
We'd all get a brand new pair from a mail order catalog.
Oh, the hummingbird.
Hey, Jesus, your fucking bottle is.
Oh, geez.
Must have been a dab drunk.
I've been doing them lately. The one night I think I did a few. I had the 16 beers sitting there. Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, the guy messaged me at 1:45 showing me his winnings. Like, what?
Gambling all
You're
fucking
still
night.
up. I was like, did I miss this from 4 hours ago? But no, it was the present time.
Present. And then, of course, drunk me, I played it all. Did I have it up? That was well over 200.
You were, yeah. So I went, I zoomed in on his screen. I was like, I looked at the name of his game, Wild Rhinos. I'm like, oh, I want to try that game. Played it, won $380. This was 2 nights ago.
You just got it today, you said?
Yeah,
That's
I'm actually, here it is right here. I'm gonna play the demonstration of it. See how the demo's paying. Maybe I might play it. It's good. It's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much shit going on.
So does this start playing? Like, oh,
And your
why are
free
these
spins add up.
rhinos having them? When I seen
Yeah.
what it did, I'm like, oh,
and then they
shit.
spit out wilds everywhere.
And right now, when I finished off, I know where mine's sitting on a dollar bet. 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4.
No, you
Rhinos
turn
on
it back on. It's done.
Not
Doesn't
the
save.
same bet.
Didn't,
Not the same
didn't
bet.
save mine. Well, maybe it was on a different bet. I was
Same
betting.
bet.
Forget what I was betting.
It keeps your bet.
Oh man,
It's free
$50.
today.
50.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at There's. Oh, you're demoing it.
Yeah, paying $50.
So if I go to play, continue, dollar bet. See. Okay. I guess I played a bit more after. I remember it was all fours.
Start at ×5.
But no, I see. My horns are all still there.
Yeah.
But if I change the bet, that's all gone. And yes, I have that one set up too.
And I got this one too. Did you get that one where you pick the shields?
Oh, way too many fucking times.
Yeah.
I had them like
I only got
3 consecutive.
Yeah.
I can spin after. What the hell? Because I thought it takes time to open a damn chest up.
Random.
Yep. That's all candy for your eye. Don't believe it. You get it when you get it.
Yeah, those gorillas pay a lot, man.
Yes. Get the 5 of them. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I got that.
There you
Got
go.
the shields and
I always play it the same. I just go in order. I should
Yeah.
keep more random. I've never got to.
and I autoplay it.
Oh, there's an autoplay, is
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
You gotta get so many picks too,
And that part I don't get.
because it said I'm almost not
Yeah.
going down this time.
It's weird how it works out because I've seen it too. Like playing in it, say you have 3 up there, okay, and you're already fully loaded, you get one of them. So say you get the mini, and then boom, you hit the other one, and you get mine, you get 2 of them.
Oh, geez, I'm gonna win 10 grand.
Well, that's when you never get. It's weird. So we have them all unlocked. So you got the minor. Now you can pick again now.
Yeah.
And then if it's one of the top, you're laughing. If it's nothing, that's what it is. But I have got 2 before, a couple times.
There, I would have won 2 grand there on a $50 bet. Well, I was into a lot already though.
So we're going to bring you back to $150.
Yeah. Hot book, $50 bets.
But you're down 1,000. Let's put 1,000 in and do it. See what happens. Well, I think all that exercise today was good for me. I needed it.
As you're not back's no fucking in the morning.
No, that only comes from doing stupid shit. It was properly lifting. I was even squatting to pick things up rather than bending over and picking them up. I'm like, okay, I need this kind of exercise.
Probably wouldn't hurt for you to get a back belt too.
Well, it wasn't heavy. It was just boards, small chunks of drywall. Just we were throwing everything out the window because unfortunately they had to park the bin too far from the window that I couldn't throw it in from the second floor into the bin. I had to throw it all to the ground, go downstairs, and old 2x4s. We tore down a shit ton of walls. Bathtubs came out, all countertops, and basically gutted 4 apartments.
I think I would have made a shoot down of that fucking bin. Just so you throw everything out, it went into the bin so you wouldn't have to do the double duty.
No, I thought about it too, but like, no, it's kind of not logical. It's a big thing in the cities, though. Like the high rises, when they do renovations on like that, that's what they do.
Well, I guess so, because you can't fucking there. Like I was talking just to shoot, but there they gotta have them covered too, because that high up the wind could catch it.
Yep. Where yes, of course, some sort of thing like that from the window. Okay, say you throw all the fucking 7 or 8 foot 2x4s in. Well, they're all just gonna get fucking stuck and then build up into it. The bin wasn't that big. You've seen the bin, so. Yeah, I thought about it like, fuck, we could make a shoot, but it just wouldn't be logical. %38. Pink.
Another 2K.
They're freaking them fucking things, at least for me anyway. Well, mind you, I did play it for like 4 hours straight. Just say I put 20 in, played it at 20-cent bets for probably 2 hours straight. It had it up to about 100. That's when I upped the game, and then you start all over again. And I was up pretty late.
I was up pretty late. Oh, look at that one.
It wasn't overly late when I sent you those pictures, but again, like I said, I played it all out. It was 10 o'clock when I sent you the last big bonus I had. It was up to 300, just under. They all went for ice cream. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, Queen. There you go. Nice one.
It's a good picture. Just noticed Jalen at the back. Like, off the door. SpongeBob.
Pretty little SpongeBob.
Excuse you.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that one.
Dram the can.
Yep. Still untouched.
Yeah.
I gotta trick him to one day though.
It was tempting the one night when I was playing poker.
Yeah, I'll do it next time I go there for the night. I'll bring another one.
Yeah, because
Put an empty
fish
can up
anytime
there.
at the beach now.
Oh.
The bass are hitting
Mhm.
hard everywhere.
You heard Josh.
But what I hear,
I don't believe him. All right.
What I hear and believe, yeah, it's a different story. But tell me,
I don't believe too much coming from
3
the
feet long.
from the brother-in-law.
We'll see.
No, they're never videos. They're just pictures. These are videos. What's this?
Look at him go.
Yeah. Weird.
Should not do.
How'd that feel?
Felt like whiskey going down my
Yeah.
throat hole. With a fire.
That one came a little out the nose too.
Don't
Don't breathe out the nose when you drink that shit.
I finally shaved the old beard. I got it a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Thick of it.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that shit.
Shorter.
It's a little out of hand.
It was the most ever. Like when I was trimming it off. So
It's like, what's up with this thing?
That sink. I'm like, wow, that's the most I've ever shaved off my fucking face. My fucking nutsack is less than that now.
Hi, Noel.
Hello.
I think you meant program. Your day program is good. That's good. That's good.
Pretty little
Good
blue
idea.
bird. That's the best version of Hotel California ever.
Oh, yeah.
This tool that she has blows my mind.
Well, just play one. Can't be that fucking hard.
Look at all her finger picks too. And I want to have a hat like that.
I can make you a hat like that out of sheet metal.
A Chinese hat. Yeah, you can.
Yes, that's my name. Hey, Noel, did you know me and Todd saw your titties? PDX showed us your titties. They're nice titties. They're not bad. Todd said he touched them.
Yeah, we're not complaining.
We're not complaining.
I mean, look at mine. Hairy old saggy fucking things.
Nonetheless, your titties are nicer than his titties. And you're a big girl. You're allowed to show your titties.
Don't feel so bad. I showed my ass once on
A couple places. What's her face? Lady Di.
Yeah.
Lady Di. She thought it was just an emo Halleck.
If you're listening, Lady Di.
Okay, I'll stop. Well,
It's me.
we'll talk to different stuff now.
All right.
But yeah, no, he showed his freaking ass to somebody.
I did.
Crazy.
I was not ashamed either.
No. It's just an ass.
Everyone's got one. Just running for the dough.
Yeah, I thought everybody was fibbing.
Me too. Me too.
But even at the end of the day, since I said day one, well, if she's doing it, she can if she wants. Who gives a fuck? You gonna stop? You know, if Jen wanted to come down here and flash her titties, you can't fucking stop her.
Jen ain't mentally handicapped either.
Where is she?
Neither am I.
Neither is he. He showed his ass.
I was just hoping to get a channel fucked up. That's all.
Yeah, she was being a bitch.
Yeah.
That fucking lady. Someone that, you know, you thought was a friend over that many fucking years and can turn on a dime over something stupid. Like, fuck off. Kind of like Slash. Put him in his fucking
I don't know.
place.
I find that people get butthurt so easy.
Yeah.
I
still don't get
offended
Slash.
over-
He won't answer what the fuck happened. I fucking told him he can go fuck himself.
I know I was drinking that night, but whatever was said, I know my sister was talking hypothetically because I remember sort of the conversation. Slash was talking about dick and balls and getting
Some stupid shit.
stupid, and my sister's like, "Well, okay, Slash, hypothetically, what about if you dick and balls, blah blah blah?" And then all of a sudden,
He was like, what? I'm like,
God.
whoa.
And then I heard him when he
I'll fucking let him know.
when they dropped us, I heard him saying, "Why the fuck would she say shit like that on my channel?" And, what the fuck he was going on?
He got laid into.
I'm like, Tracy, he just got butthurt and he threw us off, and she was laughing.
And that's someone like claiming, you know, his best buds forever for me. That fucking Slash and big fucking mouth can't shut up. This is drinking. That's it, man. Like, you know, I get drunk too, and I hope people fucking kick my ass when they go up at Meadow Line. But you're just fucking steady. You don't even. He's just gone.
Can't handle it. Can't handle the creature.
But yet, that's the funny part. He starts his own panels. It's all troll Rick Productions. It's all this, that. You throw something at him a little bit, he gets butthurt. I mean, nothing was thrown. We were just all fucking drunk shooting shit. I figured it'd be no better, you know. Slash is fucking hammered. I got a few beers in me. Tracy's join. Todd's sister hurt Slash's feels.
My sister's drinking.
And I really hurt his feels when I told all his trolls his real name.
Yeah.
Now they're all fucking with him to this day because his name's Craig. Yeah, he said he messaged me at like fucking 2 a.m. that night. Probably in fucking bed. Come on now.
Bring it or something.
Yeah, something like that. Careful what you do when you give somebody your full address and name and this and that, if you're concerned of yourself on YouTube. And we damn well know you're not fucking concerned. You fucking say it all the fucking time. Nothing they can do, nothing you can do. There is things people can do, but will they? They won't.
Yeah, today, my dad and I we did over.
What'd you do today?
Bench. We routed.
Oh, the old
4x4
bench that
seaters.
used to be in the backyard, the steel framed.
Steel frame with
Yeah.
the 4x4s.
I remember
So
putting
we've
this
got
by
all
the
these
shop.
4x4 cedars. We planed them all because he got it
Yep.
not planed. We routed all the edges so they were kind of rounded. Painted the steel frames nice and black.
Nice.
they get, their old pump, the outside water pump there.
Yeah.
In the backyard. That's put a new pump on it, and I painted the base black. It pumps out water.
I know it'll work. I don't think it'll work till the end of the day.
Yeah. That one's at 110 feet. That one.
That's how my fucking my mom and her brothers and sisters lived off that fucking pump.
My parents got an old manual well pump in their backyard. Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes it dries up. All you do is pour a little water in it to prime it. Goes up because it makes a seal.
Yeah.
Water makes the seal, and it creates a vacuum and it sucks up the water. But when she goes, boy. Only because they wanted to get the pump working, because since their water supply is now hooked up to the water softener, you can't not recommended to water your garden with that because of the sodium in the thing. Dries out the plants.
It's the pellets. It's in the pellets. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now my dad's calling in the plumber so they can bypass the salt water, the soft water off the hose.
Just to the hose. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's easy done. He's calling a plumber to do that. Oh my god! The plumber already fucked it up in the house. Get a fucking Get somebody that knows what they're doing.
The plumber is not who installed the water.
Okay. No, who did the whole house? He fucked up big time, that young fella.
Well, just on the one drain. It was only the one drain that kept leaking. It was the bathroom.
I thought there was a few other things, no? I kept hearing plumber have to come back, fix this, and plumber had to come back and fix that.
The same thing. Why couldn't you get it right the first time, right?
Yeah.
A simple bathroom drain or a tub drain. It was the tub drain into the subfloor. That was the hard part.
Well, if he has any problem with the HVAC shit, he can go fuck himself. It's his fault.
He called the electrician today because soon they're coming to do the driveway to do the move. So
they called the electrician to do the driveway? What?
No, to unhook the unit.
No,
the unit.
The heat pump.
The heat pump.
Oh, he called Danny.
No, he called the electrician.
What the fuck did he call an electrician for? Is he that stunned?
I don't fucking know.
No, I'm serious.
That's what he did.
Are we gonna have to chat with him after?
He called the electrician today, and he mentioned about moving the heat pump.
Okay, message your dad right now and tell him how retarded he is. Ask him, did he truly and honestly?
He did. I was listening to the phone call.
Is he stunned?
I was right there.
I think your dad's stunned.
Because Robin wanted to talk to the electrician at first, so that's why my dad called. And then when Robin was done talking to him, my dad's like, I want to talk to him. And then that's what he said. Robin wants soffit lights all around her house, so he's coming to do that. Lights in her soffit, like my dad has all around the house.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Your dad called an electrician.
The guy who came, yeah. Trevor.
About
unhooking
my heat pump. My heat pump.
Yes.
Your dad's stunned.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there. I listened to the whole conversation.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to.
I was saying from me to you.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like,
now, do you understand
the driveway done.
Do you understand the concept of the electrical to a heat pump outside?
That's probably pretty basic.
So you don't full on. Okay. You go and look at my driveway. Okay. There's a disconnect there, which is required from all heat pumps. Okay.
And
so there's from the panel goes to that disconnect.
And from the
disconnect goes to the heat pump. So you pull the disconnect. It's got no power to the heat pump anymore. You unhook the 3 wires and you hook it over and just let it sit there. You move the heat pump. Now, the critical part of moving that heat pump is where you need Danny. Because you got to unhook the copper pipes because that's where the gas line's going through. The electrician has nothing to do with that shit. Danny'll do that in 2 seconds.
Maybe he didn't realize that then.
That's what I'm saying. Your dad's done.
But then
he should know that. I thought your dad was pretty smart.
Did Danny hook it up to electric when he was there? Did he wire it?
Well, no, the electrician would have done the whip, but any fucking person on the planet that knows a little bit about anything can pull 3 wires. That's why a disconnect is there. Oh, God.
But that's happening either June or July.
We'll have
as soon as Kieran and Briggs calls him up.
We'll have to faith your daddy here in a bit. Explain it to him.
Hey, Mom.
Jesus, even Barry, anyone could
do it. Mom? You can do it.
3 wires?
You can do it. You
3
can
wires.
Do it. Yeah, there's a ground.
shut the
two other
breaker?
wires.
Do you have to close
You
the
don't
breaker
need to turn the breaker
because it's
No.
on the disconnect.
Yes. You open up that little box there, the one that we put in. You just pull the thing
Pull
out.
the thing out, and there's no power.
The power's still coming into the box, but it's not going from there to the heat pump. So don't let the electrician touch that shit. Seriously,
Or it's just
he'll
another-
fuck shit up.
What?
The electrician will fuck shit up. This, when it comes to it's beyond. It's beyond electricians.
That's why I'm
when it
not
comes
an
to that stuff.
electrician. I'll do
I'm
anything
kind of
else,
both. Kind of both.
but not electric. Don't understand it enough, and I don't want to get zapped by electricity.
I got my one zapping. It was really nice. I was like, oh, well, I'm still alive.
Whoa.
It was the shear. It was 3-phase. The electrician fucked the 2 wires up. And I forgot to turn the disconnect before I flipped the 2 wires. I was like, oh, that felt nice.
I'm gonna make some mead.
That's what you're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow evening.
Let's double check that they're arriving tomorrow. See what it says.
Delayed till next year.
Next fucking year. It still says arriving tomorrow. You get your 2 fucking jars.
I'm just gonna use them to piss in. In case I get drunk at night, I'll piss in those jars.
Would you like to go grab another bucket so he can shit in it?
Yeah.
Like your old roommate?
Yeah.
You did have one. Enzo
Yeah,
was his name?
Enzo. Myron must have heard that story before.
Yeah.
So, roommate shitting in buckets and hiding his girlfriend in the bedroom for a week and we didn't even know. Oh, that's fucking clever.
It's clever.
To know we don't have another person in the house is clever.
I can't wait till you start doing shit like that around here.
Man,
Oh, fuck.
shitting in a bucket. We were wondering why. It was John's mom who confronted him because we seen him bringing up a bucket one day to the bathroom upstairs, and John's mom mentioned him to him about the bucket.
What's in your bucket?
And he turned 8 different shades of red. So embarrassed. Talking about how in their country they don't like really use toilet paper and they don't believe in it, but they think it's more sanitary to wash with like a bucket of water. And I don't understand it myself. I'm not from the Philippines, but Shaggy, do you got anything?
We'll ask
to say
Shaggy
on
next.
this?
Yes, we will ask her. She'll tell the truth. She don't give a shit.
I know she will. Piss in the guitar hole. It's the guitar hole. I had to move it because Manny kept almost trying to knock it over.
Moon over Miami. been a while. Definitely.
I got my work cut out for me in the kitchen there. I see. A little
Yes.
bit. It's not too
Give
bad.
you something to do
A
tomorrow.
little bit. I'll do that. So we'll see now.
There's a lot of umming. There's no umming
Plans
plumbing.
for the future, near future. I already found some. You have it. I think you have enough. Paint. I'm gonna start with I want to start with the basement ceiling. Just the ceiling out there, white. I think you got enough white to do the whole ceiling already.
Have
You
fun.
got the roller and paint it nice.
Have fun.
I'll pick the color. I'll even buy the fucking paint, motherfucker.
Have fun.
All right.
There's lots of paint here.
Yeah, but
I got all the Wayne and Rut.
But there's not. I know you got the supplies to roll. I know you got all that. You have enough paint to do the ceiling for sure. And I'm gonna get a nice color for the wall downstairs, and then I'm gonna do the whole basement nice. Paint. We'll just keep cleaning it. I have this. I'll show you what I picked out.
Oh, you have a phone.
I do.
You gonna put it on the walls?
Thank you. I have a bed / thing that I found.
Did you ever find something on Amazon you were looking at one day?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's 300 and some. Here it is. Where did I see it? Is this it? Let's take a look. $359. Oh, geez, is it even cheaper?
Oh, sweet.
Even cheaper. $359 now.
Yeah, man.
So it's a couch, but it folds into that, and it's a double. It's a double size.
Nice.
It's not too shabby, so I might order that.
And then, of course, if it's not comfy, then you grab another one of them fucking thin mattress things and you
stick
over it.
But it says it's comfortable, but that's what Amazon says.
That's what Amazon
I'm a
says.
heavy person, so there's a big difference there when it comes to comfort.
And then, yes, come, Nala.
Well, I got a mattress off Amazon, a mattress in the bag, 4-inch, and it's pretty good, I'd say. Oh, they're both gone. Fuck me. Talking to myself and didn't even know it.
And then the thing that probably can put here that and we can pull this out of the way there. Coming down. Sure. I don't know. There's no way involved. No way involved. Or I noticed that until the other day. That's the flies. That's fly shit. That's the flies. That's the flies. Guaranteed. 100% flies.
Okay.
We gotta watch, but you can see that.
No, it's not. It's going to get thrown out. I got tons of those here.
Do you have them, or can you get a drywall mud, a tiny bit of it, not much, like a fucking, even if it's a little tube of it, and that's all I would need. And those things can be washed. I don't need to do the place. Oh yeah. But that, who cares? But yeah, I'm gonna wash all the walls down and start with the ceiling. I get the ceiling first.
No, I still have 4 or 5 of those brand new.
Because you got almost a full gallon of white paint here.
Yeah, I have to go through Works Paint and take it from them.
Hey, get any white paint you can if you can take it from work.
Yeah, I got 2 months.
And it's gonna. I know it's only gonna be for the baseboards and the ceiling and around the door frames. And you have all the supplies. I've seen the trays. I've seen the rollers. I've seen the brushes.
Do you know where that came from?
Yes.
Do you need any squeegees?
Do you have any?
I might.
Just some.
The tape squeegees. You seen them, didn't you?
Yeah.
There's like fucking
Little
600 of
box.
them.
Man, that guy stole so much shit from his job. What a guy. I know where I got it from, I guess.
I learned his theft shit from his uncle.
My dad. Wait.
He steals
I
a
need
full
a
thing of
central
furnace.
furnace back. Well, then we made a furnace disappear.
Oh yeah, I made two
Back in the
disappear.
day. Yeah, we made furnace disappear. A whole liner. Remember Alfred?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
back in the day.
Where's the other liner? Sitting in the basement?
Yeah,
John's
it'll never
liner.
be used. And he paid for that too.
Mm-hmm. I even told him I was taking that one.
That white aluminum, paid for that. That's gonna be sitting there forever. When's he ever gonna get to that? When he does, it's gonna look like so much like shit.
I double charged him for the aluminum.
Good,
He was
I hope
clueless.
you
He was
fucking know.
clueless.
Fuck. I knew.
I was thinking like I even asked Craig. He's like, "Hey, what's the sheets of aluminum going for?" Well, their cost is this. Okay, so you'd retail it for sure. Well, okay, we'll go.
John even said in his own words, "Oh, that sounds fair."
Because he doesn't fucking know.
That's why Reno Kings charged him $50,000.
For siding and the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we also got all new windows.
Oh, yeah,
in the door.
windows. Actually, fuck this.
All new windows in the door.
That's not bad then, really. I couldn't do this house. All new windows, siding, and roof from
For
somebody else.
$50,000?
From somebody else. No,
I don't know.
no.
I still
Fuck
think
no.
they took them to town. But
They did.
Small
Just the way they were
small
working,
house.
because like I said, that should have been done in
They were there
a proper
for
crew should
4 or
have.
5 months. Jesus Christ.
I called Grant Painter when I want a new roof, new siding, all new windows. He'd send 3 guys. It'd be done in a day. It'd be done in a day. Especially if you're just going over the shingles.
I seen
Sure,
these
maybe
guys
2 days
work,
if
Jay,
they had
so I was there through it all. With John telling them stories of his, yeah, well, when my dad was around, he would do this, and he told me about this, and it's a neat little trick to let the tool do the work for you.
I did like his dad.
Oh,
His
my
dad
God.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, his dad was cool,
liked his
and I
dad.
miss him, and God rest his soul.
And he was cool.
But I wish he would come out of his grave and
And
go over
slap
to
the
his son
fuck out of
and
his-
say, "What the fuck are you doing, boy?"
He'd hit Sherbrooke probably at least once a month, him, or something random to do something.
John was a good guy back in the day, and I feel bad that he lost his dad. Sure, I do. I would feel bad for anyone who lost his dad, but you got to move on at some point. And he just, when he inherited that money and quit his job, and the drugs, it's the drugs, obviously, that keep him downhill. It's the ecstasy. Jake himself told me all about it. He just ratted him out. Yeah, you got most of it.
That's who you assume was
Jake's
there
friends.
when I drove by that day.
Not
Like,
Jake.
that was weird because the
Luke.
right
No,
truck.
it's Luke.
Luke. Oh,
Luke,
okay.
Luke. And Luke and Jake are really good friends, and he would be the one giving John the ecstasy or selling it in. Yeah. You can't hide things in Summerside. It's a small
fuck no.
town. Ecstasy will fuck with you in the long run. It'll mood swings, depression. You know, it's fun when you're on it. Sure, I was on ecstasy before, and I wanted to
fuck anything.
I'd fuck a hole in a tree.
You're
That feels good.
It's like, what's all this sappy shit? I like it.
But yeah, in the long run, it'll get you.
Oh, Nico just looked at you like you're a fucking retard.
Nico!
Love you, Nico. You're right.
Oh, good
You're right, bud. Yeah, there's no bringing him out of it then. He'll have to learn his own way, and he probably won't.
No, he's got to just age a little bit and realize, hey, I just fucked half my life here.
So me, how old is he?
30, 33, 34, 35 at the most. I don't know. Something like that.
So even it's probably 15 years ago, maybe a little plus, that I quit my vice. I was pretty well. I'm still on it.
You smoke some crack?
A little bit prior, and then Jen said she was pregnant. A little bit lingered, and then it was nope. Done. Smarting the fuck up. And then, of course, the first couple of years, guilt trip learning and shit, having to go to Bronco, fucking old office manager. Yeah, could you let me like $40? I gotta get diapers. You think about that. That's not dead. Fucking borrowing money for diapers and shit. And unfortunately, the sisters fucking lived off that shit.
John and his sister were like night and day.
Mm-hmm.
And John's sister's husband, brother-in-law, can't stand him.
I don't blame him. He's the
Especially
hydraulics guy, right?
Yeah,
He does
especially the one day he dropped off some stuff that was spore jumping, a whole bunch of those. John's door for his garage, those aluminum rails. He had a shit ton of them.
I seen them.
He dropped them off one day, and there was a lot of them. And there was only me there helping. He pulled up with the truck. I came out. He's like, "Where's John?" I was like, "Oh, he's in the house. I don't know if he's sleeping or something." He was fucking livid. He was about to go in there and fucking tear him and tell him,
it's like, I'm doing this for you, and you're fucking doing
John's
that
sister
shit.
stopped him. No, right? But I had to get this truck in fucking 2 seconds. Way fuck all. I grabbed a fucking handful of the time. I know they were 20 feet long, and that was made it awkward, but.
Yes, I remember them all sitting at the side of the driveway.
Yeah.
Are they still there?
No, I
scrap aluminum.
No, I packed them nice. They're
Also
beyond the
there.
fence on the other side on the back.
Where they will
barn.
stay until he dies.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's never gonna use them. Never gonna use them. All the stuff, those doors that he got from the College of Piping there, the metal frames with the big doors for the school doors, with the windows in them that he wanted to put in my bedroom. There's 5 of them. 5 of them. They weigh like 100 pounds.
You know how hard it is talking to the Craig to get rid of some of those? He's got them. They're expensive doors.
Why don't people want to get rid of junk?
But he's getting rid of it because me and Justin lay into him every fucking time.
I left John's and left half my shit there because I just didn't want to have it with me. Half my pots and pans because I don't care. I think of that as material things. It's material things. It's not things that are set up really sentimental to me. I would leave.
Come from grandma.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Things I bought from Canadian Tire for $20 for a frying pan. I don't give a fuck if John has them. Jesus Christ. I'll buy a new one day.
Garbage.
Think you could make
I got too much shit here.
watch out.
Nico, come on. Nico, grab the other end.
You got a lot of shit here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit here. Like every closet. That closet, that closet, that closet, that closet, that closet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it up to you? It's not up to you.
If it was, there wouldn't be a damn thing in this house except for what's in this room and 2 frying pans.
2 frying pans.
It'll be up to being still a little bit of the future. Kids move out. And they're on their way.
What does it have to do with kids with stuff in the thing?
No,
It's
no.
clothes.
It's clothes.
Towels and
Yep.
no, it's not towels. It's
blankets
and pillows. You'll never use them for your life, Jay.
I did one night. I got pissed off at her because the house was great, and I set up a bed in here, and then she came down crying and said, "Come to bed."
Jesus Christ.
Hard part's getting rid of it. Hey, that's what the work truck's for.
What do you mean the hard pressing rivet? What's the
You can't fit certain things in waste bins and this and that. It takes time.
Not
I don't
waste bin.
feel like coming from home, but hey, you don't mind. This shit's gonna get cleaned
Jason,
up.
I will personally fill up a goddamn truck and deliver it to the side of the road to get rid of it, just to make your house
And we'll pick at it
nice.
this summer here. We'll pick at it soon here. Take the work truck home.
Nice.
All them bricks. This and that. We gotta go on the work truck. We gotta go travel down to Walls Road. Chuck them into the trees because I don't want to pay $100 for getting rid of bricks.
I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I don't care. When I went to my parents and I painted their basement, it's a big basement. I did not fucking stop until it was done. I didn't stop. My mom, got breakfast? No, I gotta finish this wall.
That was her with me too while I was doing the fucking eating system.
Finish
Give up
I
eating.
gotta
Like,
finish this
no,
up, man.
I'm working. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna finish this one wall anyway because
It's like, do you want to move into
I
your
was
house?
pissed that my mom picked the color of gray that was such a light gray that it almost looked like the primer, and it was hard for me to know where I painted in the primer. Seriously, it was that. When I go downstairs, it looks like it's all white to me, but she says it's gray.
She says it's gray.
She
Yeah,
says
okay,
it's
I'll
gray.
lay it.
It is in the gray realm. She showed me the paint sample for it in the gray realm, but it looks white to me. So,
What's Nico got?
yeah. What do you think, Miko? Is it white or gray?
I don't know, but he
It's
got something.
fucking
He's
white.
munching on something.
Yeah, I threw something down for him to chew on, but
He brought it up there.
trying to make up the bed, but
He ain't having it. Oh, crap. Oh, he's beautiful.
yeah, I better sit down for a minute.
Have a break. Have a break.
Did you ever watch any of those movies, Netflix, Creepers?
No, you mentioned that one. I didn't.
No?
Not
Never
yet.
any, eh?
Not yet.
Wow.
You'll get me into them. I know you will, you prick.
Well, it's only if you like horror movies. It's not like...
Well, I wasn't so much interested in the one that you were saying, but the human centipede where
Yeah.
they're sewing people's asses in their faces.
That's
That's
just
not just something I
It's not
chill
so
down
much
and watch.
scary
You know?
as a fuck, but
It's just fucking weird. Why?
Jeepers Creepers, man. The first one, anyway. It's like they're older movies. Jeepers Creepers is older, but
It's an older one?
yeah, it's
Sounds familiar. I know the name. I don't know. if I've
Jeepers
seen it or
Creepers.
not.
It's some demon-looking thing with wings, and it every 23rd spring for 23 days it feeds, and it feeds off of humans, obviously. So it smells people's fear. So
I think it did.
it is not bad. What I watched for the last 2 nights with my parents, part 1, part 2.
Why aren't you watching Wishmaster?
I've seen it so many times. Wishmaster.
That's what it was.
I've been in a hole for 3,000 years. This should be a breeze. That guy. Oh, you think you're funny, eh? What's your wish? My wish is to slow dance with you, Compton style.
You get it.
As you wish. I like that. I like the actor who plays the
It's good.
Wishmaster.
It's good.
Yeah, then that's old too. Those are all old. And Hellraiser, I like Hellraiser. Pinhead.
You like the
seen
Blob?
that? The Blob. I don't know if I ever watched the Blob.
Probably one of the fucking oldest ones.
About the return of the killer tomatoes.
There you go. I know this one. I've seen
I
that
heard
one.
of them. I know they're old motherfuckers. Old motherfuckers. Have you watched, Myron, the Hellraiser movies with Pinhead?
I watched the first one, I think.
They're okay, but they're not. The newest one, which is old actually. It's actually pretty fucked up.
1950s. Or
Yeah,
58.
see?
1958. The Blob.
That's what Jason watches when he's all fucked up. Blob.
The Blob.
But you know what's a good movie? And I know you've seen it. The Mist. Stephen King.
Yep.
Where they're stuck in a grocery store there.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not a bad movie. I watched that a bunch of times.
Yeah, and then who did the reenactment of that was Mr. Beast stuck in a grocery store. Mr. Beast. I would have loved to.
But yeah, when they leave the grocery store and they go into that place and those fucking spiders, the webs that they shoot like fucking have acid on them and
How old was
they
that one?
fuck you up, man.
How old was that one? Was it called the Tarantula? Oh, the Tarantula.
Remember Arachnophobia?
Oh, that's what. That's what I meant.
Arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia.
That's a good movie. She kills the last spider at the end with the nail gun.
Oh, that was only in the 90s. Yeah.
The nail gun.
90s. That was a good movie too. Yes.
Yeah. Arachnophobia is a good movie. Oh, Jeff Daniels was in that.
Is that who? Oh shit!
From
See,
Dumb
I
and Dumber. I didn't
Yeah.
know. See? Yeah.
You don't really. I never really recognized that till now.
Yeah.
Fuck
Jeff
me.
Daniels was there. I like that. Yeah, he's eating the popcorn and the
Yeah.
spiders in his popcorn, and they come over and then it's all fucking coming out of his mouth. Spiders. That's like one of the
That is a
parts
good
in
movie.
The Mist where they go to that store. Guy's still alive, but inside his chest you can see it all bubbling. Then it all explodes and all these baby spiders come out. It's fucking crazy.
Really, a couple of good Bic lighters. The ones that use the pencil flame, you could be just fucking frying spiders all over the place.
Yeah, I'd be fine if that shit happened around here.
No, we don't have any spiders that can fuck us up around here. Actually, there has been a few reports of black widows in PEI. Those can make you sick, but if you get to the hospital on time, they're gonna get you all right. There's nothing in PEI that's venomous
my way.
enough that's gonna kill you.
It's only in my way.
Nothing.
That was just like a taste sip.
Who wants me? My father
Ah, yes. Tell him how dumb he is.
sent me an attachment.
You tell him now. Jay says you're an idiot.
For anyone fishing, what's that say?
Or no, just reply to him. Say, Jay wants to know
Jason
why.
says you're brain dead.
Yeah. And wants to know why you called an electrician to move my heat pump.
For anyone, see post.
Is it a fishing stick?
No, what he sent me.
Time's
There's
gonna
a
fly.
rumor out there that one of
That's
the girls in women's basketball,
Mm-hmm.
professional,
Yeah.
is male.
See? I get what you're saying, and I agree with Trump on that shit. And I agree with me and every other fucking human.
Nobody knew he was a male. They just found out.
Yeah, no shit, eh? That's bullshit.
Yeah, somebody showed some pictures of his tits. They were guys. They weren't women's.
But yeah, it's a given, you know. Like,
So, well, if
grab it.
that's the truth, he's kicked out.
That's the way it needs to be.
Yep.
It's not right. It's not fucking right. And he's been in that locker room all them fucking like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck if you think you're that. You got to take what you were born with. That's something you can't change. You don't get a choice of that shit. Period.
801.
Cheers, bud. I've said he was a man for years. Cheers, 801. Guess he knows exactly who you're talking about. $1 million.
He didn't buy it though.
No. He just doesn't understand. At the end of the day.
Good game.
At the end of the day. It's not worth $1 million. You know what I mean? Like, say.
Yeah, so he was that girl, that basketball player that got busted in Russia.
Yeah.
And we traded the arms guy for him, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't drink too much,
I don't drink too much.
but I always drink just enough.
Nice, I like it.
That's why we let you up on panel.
Right?
I like it.
Look, he's into the Coors Light. Cheers, motherfucker. I love you.
Hold on. I'll do it this way.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that way. Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers, my
Yeah.
Oh.
101 proof. That's over 50%.
Wait, I have a buddy that makes that same stuff, but it's 202% alcohol.
I talked to Crazy Hillbilly over on
How's he doing?
Lemonies.
Is he still in the same?
He said, "You don't understand what we can do down here." All right.
Man. Sad. Still like the man, but fuck, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, because for this guy, he thinks he can make 210% alcohol. I think that one, isn't it?
Like if he says 210 proof, then yes, buddy, you're right. That's doable.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's still not doable. It's still not doable.
No, only 200%.
200 proof, which
I've
is
got nothing for you, Dave. I'll see you in a sec.
which yes, one sip and your body actually did accept it, you'd probably be dead the next day.
Yeah, I ran to the bank and got me and Chris for a burger. Yes, Daisy thought I went back to bed, so she's laying next to my bed. I'm like, where the hell's Daisy? Haven't seen her. He thought I was in my bed. Goofy dog.
I'm gonna go make a piss.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What up, Adrian?
That's not true.
What, you mean not today? He's not gonna come over here. You missed out, Days. The burgers are gone. Well, how was everybody's weekend?
Not too bad. I was at my parents all weekend and we had a barbecue today with a bunch of people and I got a video of my sister holding her finger above a hummingbird perch, and the hummingbird landed on her finger and drinking.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So many hummingbirds at my parents' place, all over the place. Rabbits everywhere. Holy fuck, there was rabbits every seconds. The dogs were going crazy, trying to
Are the
chase
rabbits really small like cottontails? Or are they big like mountain hare? Or
their hairs. Their hairs, actually, hairs. Pretty big actually.
Well, cottontails are best to eat.
I wish
I
I had
agree.
been trying to pick them off because they would have been close enough to pick off about 10 of them today.
They're
Rabbits,
good too.
anyways.
And this weekend, you also got to see the world's shortest, best bagpiper in the world.
Yes, and we could also actually would have caught these. We could have a nice turkey meal of these hummingbirds. Look how small it is.
Here.
There's swamp here around.
Hey, Daniel.
There's
Happy
a swamp
Monday.
here around.
Hey, Daniel.
What's up, Daniel?
Crunch.
And a bottle of whiskey. And a gun.
Drywall damage.
I would fix it if I was there for it. I said,
Yeah,
hey,
for
if
sure.
you want to do your dishes and fix that,
You could do it.
just give me a gun.
No. I could do it. Whoa. Hard to do that. Just gotta do that shit for tap shit. I love that shit. Oh, what was that? How much money was that?
Well, this one's an old $100 bill.
And
Look at the date on it.
that one did look kind of old. Oh shit! Yeah, they ain't got that fucking
Yeah.
shit to it. Beautiful, and it's like
Yeah.
mint too.
That's what they look like now.
That's the current. Oh yes, see, and probably they feel totally different, right?
Oh yeah.
One you can rip, one you can barely rip.
Yeah, the views.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
1.1K.
It's just gonna happen.
Because of the bird whisperer. Romy says, my baby is the bird whisperer. That's why we have 2 birds' nests with babies in our HVAC. That's funny.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
Did you
man.
get your dad back yet?
Each side of the house,
Okay.
your nests.
These are really.
Yeah.
There's some shit going on too.
They didn't
Shop,
put
too.
bird screens on.
We'll put the bird screen on the dryer vent. It'll just cause shit.
Not the
I'm afraid
dryer
I'll
vent.
clean it.
It's
But
the.
you were
it's
saying.
it's the.
HRV.
I think it's the bathroom fans, like you said. I think it's the bathroom
should.
fans.
Hi, Angie.
They got the flapper.
Angie.
They actually got into the flapper somehow. They're in there.
No, they will. They will.
And as you can see, there's shit all around the flapper.
How you doing, Angie?
You know what's funny? Their new barn that they got built. Those are hornet nests that started. It's about the size of maybe this. It's tiny. They call the fucking exterminator, which is going to cost them a lot. When I could go there with an oven mitt and just knock it down. They call it
Fuck
exterminator.
that shit. You do it with your bare hands. I'm
pick it up and be like, fuck that. There's like probably like 5 in them.
That's what you needed to tell her. Say,
So
I'll finish
it's
one of
tiny.
these bottles. I'm staying here for the night. I'll take it down and I'll eat it.
Yeah, seriously, it was so small. And they call the exterminator.
Oh, she's cute.
I love it.
Good to see you, Angie.
Good, about the same, Angie.
Uh-oh. You're being trolled, Todd. You're being trolled in chat.
Adrian!
Hey, Kim.
He doesn't like your 4th letter. He's like, fuck that shit. You don't need 2 of them.
It's just Todd. Even when they went to deliver that package to the U.S. at Staples there, they asked my name, Todd.
It was just one D.
Indian guy. Is that T-O-D? No,
Well, yeah, sure. Whatever.
Here's Angie. You want to buy this one from me? An old one?
I'll buy that one from you.
Or 1993 or older. That's all it was.
Here, I'll buy that one from you.
Okay.
Here.
That's $2 I don't have change.
Give me my cell phone.
Fuck. Here. I'll give you a nice blue guitar pick.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You got that one covered. Okay, we'll deal with the rest of the trades later. I'll put the blue pick to the side. Oh shit! There you go. Yeah, the one here, just so you can check it out. So just rock that out. Oh fuck!
Oh yeah, wait.
Oh, it hurts you. That's pain. Oh fuck! It was like that. Lift the bird up. Get the bird. Oh yeah. Ready for it? Oh fuck. I could have sworn she said oh fuck. Oh, did I click the wrong button? I clicked the wrong button. Oh, maybe I didn't. Confused. No longer sharing. Then the show.
Well, when are you getting out, Kim? I thought you'd be out already.
What the fuck?
Well,
Maybe next week.
Refresh this page.
no, I won't refresh nothing. It's still black there too.
It's all fucked.
It's all fucked up. Refresh this one. Yep.
She hasn't been able to eat any
I'm
solid.
gonna
Well, I
try
haven't
to
even
try.
given her any solid food
Sorry,
yet.
Mars.
Why not?
I don't know.
Not sure what's happening on my end. Don't know what happened, Byron, but there's nothing on the live feed of any video. The sound's there.
Huh.
Oh, I know.
Oh, there you go.
Now we're back.
Hello.
It's magic.
Isn't it? So why is the black screen? Yo, that is magic.
What, Kitty? What you looking at?
Rock racist blocker, white owl show.
No more tubes left in Kim 801. Just the IV. I think she was saying. Just the IV left.
That just seems like a long time to be in the hospital for that operation. Hope you didn't have any complications and you're all good.
Well, it was brain surgery.
Then they found no brain and they had to do something else.
Alright, you bastard.
Tell him to fuck off, Kim.
Yeah, Kim, I'd tell him to fuck off too. We already went through all that. Fuck off, 801. Here, I'll tell him for you. Actually, no, it was Myron's fault, 801.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
All back in action.
Yeah. So me and Kim are going to karaoke tomorrow night.
All right.
As long as they pull that shit out of her. You don't need no IV. Are you in love with me?
Pretty little dildos.
Kim, I told him. Todd, I was right for the first time in my life. Kim said so. And look, there's a fucking key coming through my pocket.
Is that what she was right about?
Yes. So. Oh yes, no, the brain surgery part. Her brain fell on the floor. She didn't know what the fuck was going on. She reached out to some doctors, and apparently she had to go for brain surgery.
Yikes.
She don't give a
I
shit.
kind of helped you with that. I watch a lot of YouTube videos.
I know, like, yeah, if you ever want to do like at home brain surgery, just let us know. We'll come down, we'll do karaoke, and we'll brain surgery the shit.
Cheers. We'll have a drink and we'll get it done. We'll get to the bottom of it.
And while all that's happening, Angie's gonna be praying, "Hail to the yeah, hail to the yeah."
That's it. It's gone.
Gone?
It's all gone. The liquor's gone.
Wow.
The liquor's gone,
So
guys.
you drank twice as much as me in a short period of time. I'm still drinking.
And I just have a little. I feel like I got a little bit of buzz on.
A little
but
bit
it's
of
nothing
buzz?
Crazy.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
Just don't do the 16, 18 fucking beer type shit. That
I
shit'll
think
kill
now we got to get to the build up to the
That's-
26er.
you. Yeah?
I wish there was something between the Mickey and the 26er, but there's not.
Well, I'll tell you on the weekend. We're going to Moncton.
Yeah, so
I was about to
maybe
make an
maybe we'll
arrangement,
get
but
the
no, it ain't
26er.
happening. We'll do it when we get back home. Look at this guy.
Oh,
Hey, Scotty, what's up,
shit.
bud?
Oh, ask me that tomorrow once I get
Oh,
my
fuck.
repair done.
Give me a second.
There's a break. Oh, no.
You can talk to him, but I got to do this for a second.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta call my landlord and have him come grab the rent money.
All right, you go grab your rent money. Make sure you send some of it to me too. Like you've been renting space in my head for so long, you need to start paying it. What's your name, man?
Curtain.
This one?
Yeah.
Fucking work, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you handle it? You got that?
Oh, I got
Ah! I didn't know it was that hard to work though.
It was that hard. What are you up to now?
Not much. Just waiting to go get my car done in the morning.
The sound, what was it?
2 lifters and it needs 2 pulleys on the side of the engine.
2 lifters and 2 pulleys inside the engine. I don't know.
At least you don't need a window.
But if you have any problem with your HVAC system, I can help you, but I can't fix your car, man. I'm telling you.
It's got 2 loose lifters and the pulleys on the side for your belts and alternator and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They've been shaking and wobbling for a while. That's what took it for 2 lifters.
Well, thank fuck everybody was there that you didn't have to bring Sheldon back to fucking.
But I can't go over 80 kilometers an hour and I can't gun it. I just got to baby it till tomorrow. Appreciate you taking Sheldon back up home.
Here, come in for a
That's no
second.
problem. They helped me
And
out.
meet Byron. I chill
my
with
way
Byron
home,
every
I
day.
went to
Oh, he's
that
muted for a second.
Hey,
Byron, this is Scotty.
Hey.
Scotty, Myron, top corner.
Hey, Scott.
That's 801. We call him Chris. Time to
What's up,
time.
Scott?
Not much.
You are what, Jen's cousin, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, Jen's cousin. Which makes you just a random fucking dude to me, right?
Yep.
Cheers to that!
cheers to that.
A busy man, you.
Give you a little bit of a title.
They all went for a.
What? You need to go out.
No. Fuck that shit. Look at this guy.
You scared?
Look at this guy.
He didn't smoke.
He doesn't.
I don't.
You want to start though?
No, he won't. I've known that from him over the years.
It's just a taste. I don't know why.
Because of a
Just
little
that
head
taste?
buzz for a second.
That's what I can understand. There's people that
Some can.
smoke weed, but they won't smoke cigarettes.
I smoked
You don't
weed for
smoke
20
weed. He
years.
quit. You don't
And I
smoke weed no
quit it.
more. But you know what he got into?
I drank a pint already,
He got into drinking.
and I
He's
smoked that.
proud of himself.
I smoked that those two puffs there. Just made my
Headlight.
head go
It's
a
like,
little bit more wild. Weird, eh? But would I ever smoke cigarettes and buy packs? No.
Is anybody up there? Kids are all gone. They walked. Jen's at work. Jordan's friend was over, and Jalen. They all walked down to what the fuck's that ice cream place called?
We'll smoke weed every day, yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
Jordan
about
said
it.
Sunnies.
You sure?
I'm positive. 100% positive.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I heard Holman's.
No. I'll make a bet on it. But
I
$5.
ain't betting shit.
All right. Sunnies.
That's too fucking.
No.
Ice cream's way better. Did
He
they go
said
to Sunny's?
Sunnies.
Okay, maybe one of their
He
friends hit him
definitely
up.
said Sunnies.
Well, enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, you too, man. Go home and relax.
Have a good night.
I'm going home, going to bed.
I work today too for the first time in my life.
Cat's down here.
How much do you smoke,
I go,
Angie? An ounce a week?
if not, I'll kick his ass out of here. Nah, he's fine when we're down here, I guess. Yeah, Angie.
Quarter pound a week.
That's good if he stays down here, Scotty. He's all right. Or you can take him home. Fucker.
Yeah, he's just sitting there looking at me.
Yeah, I'll leave him there. He's fine. He's fine. He'll come in here and all. Kick
I'll
him.
kill him.
There's 2 people in here that he knows.
That cat's got 17 lives.
I think he's 40 years old.
So you can't
Whoa.
outsmoke me. I smoke 4 ounces a week, Angie.
And sometimes in the sitting.
You hear that, Christopher? Byron smokes 4 ounces a week by himself.
Myron, do you recommend it to everybody? Just Kim. That's a good idea to help your pain. Do you recommend it to everybody?
Well, not
You make
everybody
one
can do
deposit
it.
in casino and play it.
I recommend it too.
Well, then you don't smoke just as much as me. You don't know how much you would smoke because you've never had the money to smoke it. I buy by the pound, Angie. I don't fuck around with anything smaller. Or a quarter-pound for hash.
Cheapest way to buy it.
We'll smoke that in 11 days.
No. Yeah, I was smoking it 11 days. This one here, I should have timed it because it seems to be lasting longer. Maybe I'm smoking more tobacco.
Cam, you should know me by now. Todd, after your operation with your big fucking sword on your throat, that shit, was it itchy?
Yes.
Yes, Kim.
And
For long or
still to this day,
Still to this day?
if I were to get a sunburn on it, or it still feels tight, like my
Irritating?
skin is stretched.
There you go,
It
Kim.
doesn't feel the same ever since, and it's numb. If I shave or cut the hair over it and touch it, it's all numb.
There you go, Kim. What the fuck is this
Because
thing?
they cut through nerve endings and all that shit.
Say hello to him. I'm all fat.
Go ahead, Byron.
Okay,
This is fat ass that shits around.
help with the pain. Smoke as much and eat as much as you can, Angie.
What? That's impossible. How did that happen? I don't understand that. I deposited $20 on my phone right now. And right here, it says 2805. I didn't take no bonus. No bonus. So I want to see if they're receiving a cash bonus on this.
Myron, did you see the
No, $8
Greta Thunberg?
of any sort.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'll play it, but I didn't take no bonus of any sort. On my phone, I did it as normal. I
The
know
little gnome just gets uglier and uglier.
Yep.
I gotta play that Rhino game.
She sure is full of herself.
Yeah. Okay, Kim. That's good.
Oh, cool.
And you know
Heck
damn
yeah.
well that she never fucking wrote that speech herself.
Oh, hell no.
Some adult wrote it for her. I know she's old enough to go to the store and get bread now, but god damn, she quit school at 16, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because
when I
she
started
started
smoking
going to
pot.
all them places saying everything. She didn't have time for school.
Oh, you guys are polluting the world as I fly across everywhere to tell you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I quit school at the age of 16, man. I started smoking crack. Hell yeah.
I thought you was licking crack.
Was that?
I thought you was licking crack.
No, I was smoking the shit. Licking crack, that's creepy. Yeah, I did it.
You guys seen those fucking riots in LA? Protests?
No, some shit popped up. I
Yeah.
didn't watch it, but yeah, I've seen it.
I was watching them all night last night.
Yeah. Hi, PDX.
Hey, PDX, how's it going?
My best friend left earlier when I was telling her about how me and Todd finally got to see her titties. Thanks to you. She said, "Stop it, Jason. Stop it." So I stopped it. It's like nothing wrong with a fucking grown lady showing her titties when she wants to. If other people don't like it, they can fuck off. No, I'll give you that, PDX. I swear to fuck, all of it, like, for a long while, not years, probably at least a year, maybe a little less. I call bullshit on it all. Then I come over to your fucking stream for fucking 5-10 minutes and be like, "Oh, you want to see your titties? Here you go." Oh shit, it is real.
You know, PDX, if you want to come up, you can.
Yes, come on up. I haven't seen you in a minute. We don't do the paranormal crap. Well, actually, they lie if they say they don't because they let me up here. So this is fucking paranormal as it gets.
No, a lot of
There's
people like to sit and watch somebody just get stupider and stupider as the night goes along.
a
Hell yeah, that's the same shit, ain't it?
That's why they let me up at night, Jason.
This is fucking a little game, isn't it? Everything is a shit pay in the game. Except for the Lions.
Rain. No. What the hell are you doing back there?
Oh, fuck. Just need to be connected with it. Oh, shit. No, gators. Badass. They're not allowed in there. Get the fuck out of here. Ah! Yes, you can stay there. That's fine. Excuse
You guys
me.
done fishing yet?
Not yet. I worked for the first time in fucking many years today. I'm fucking worn the fuck out. It's probably at least fucking
You be quiet.
3 or 4 tons of shit. I threw and that didn't. I had to move it twice.
Oh, I got whirling 4 today, by the way.
Whirling 4? Oh shit! Here, let's try this shit right now.
3.
I thought for sure I was gonna have it in 3. But you know those fucking words.
Cocksucker.
Yeah.
Here, I might get it in 10. Ooh. It's a terrible start.
I had nothing the first 9.
I had 2 letters in the right place on the first word.
I had nothing. Then the second, I had the last 3 right in their spot.
Don't show me.
Okay, well, then
We're
don't
gonna
look.
do it later. We're gonna look. Autoplay.
Oh, don't like this here.
$24. I'll take 122. 24 minor
Nice.
and the mini. I got the minor and the mini.
See? Told you. See?
Yeah,
I told you.
can
Now
do
you
it.
seen it.
Yeah,
Now
I
you
got the
seen it.
minor and the mini.
Oh. Fuck, man.
Now I'm gonna raise the bet to
Let's start
80
with that.
cents. And I'm gonna autoplay at 100.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of people quit school in grade 9, Kim. You're not the only one. Ooh.
Three. Okay, I'll shut it off. You didn't watch, did you? I don't know why I couldn't think of that one. Fuck. I won't make no mention until you do it. Fuck. yeah.
The third and fourth letters on the right guess, in the first guess.
Had one in the wrong spot. First guess. Oh, you trigger? Yeah, oh shit, 80s. 80s. Clear this motherfucker now. It's sitting after. It's sticky. It's sticky now. So look at that. Those are the pictures, but it's got sticky when I said to you on the dollar bit. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Boy, he's really losing it.
Oh, 5 of the alligators.
He said, "Oh gosh, you're paying early this month, aren't you?" I said, "No, today's the 9th. It's due on the 9th." Well, how much is here? 1,100. Well, how much is rent? 1,100.
Hit that. But it never hits 10. That's the part I don't understand. That it'll never hit the 10. I don't understand that. That's 10. This expense number call that far. Explain it to me.
Are you getting them to make out a receipt?
No, I don't even care. We did it for the first year I lived here. We haven't really done it since. Oh, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. His mind is going. He might forget that you paid him.
Yes, fuck yeah, I'm gonna fix.
That's it.
Maybe I ought to start recording it, huh?
Yeah, just in case. You don't want to get billed twice in 1 month for that price.
No.
And if you got no proof to show that you paid it, you're on the hook.
No, there's nothing going on.
Well, I got it on camera. I guess we got a camera out there now, so I got that on camera. Him being here and handing him money.
Yeah, I should save that for a little while, at least till next month.
Right.
Fucking cleanest flush room all of fucking Canada.
Looks like they got the Marines head to California now.
The bonus again. 80 cents.
Guns, man.
Fucking California, if it isn't the fires, it's the fucking riots. If it isn't the riots, it's the winds.
Check it. Just to see what it's played. Oh,
It's all their fault. I mean, they had no water. They didn't have no water to put the fires out.
2,
Yep.
3.
But these people waving these Mexican flags, burning the American flag,
4.
they can get the fuck out of here. I mean, if you're gonna wave a flag of another country, then go fucking back there. I mean, I can hang a Canadian flag here, but I'm not out protesting saying, whatever. That's just a ode to my friends. But when you're protesting like that, fuck that shit.
sickening, some of it. Absolutely.
What's up, Bob?
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
How goes it?
Got a good healthcare worker yet, Bob? Damn, I moved the fucking thing. I was gonna sit over here. And then it
Oh
was,
God, here we go again. There's another lawsuit against Trump.
That's like 3 reels on the wild. Let me give it to me.
So they're suing Trump for the National Guard being deployed yesterday.
And I've played.
Well, the Marines are coming today, so I guess that'll be another lawsuit. These people. You can't. We're not going to have another summer of love and have a fucking street shut down and destroy businesses all fucking summer. It's not going to happen again. We won't, they're not. They're not going to let it happen. Fuckers will start. Oh, look, I wish they'd take that. Me and Slim were watching it last night. All of a sudden, this van comes in and starts doing circles in reverse. They're trying to throw rocks at him and get him, and all of a sudden he takes off, almost hits a few people. We watched it chase for a good 5 minutes. Didn't see a cop one time going after him,
huh.
but then he went under a bridge, and I guess he stopped under there because a helicopter that we were watching from couldn't find him again, and then all of a sudden the broadcast went off.
Somebody's home.
Well, I heard somebody get home a lot earlier. Oh, see? 3. Putting the bad spots.
So fill it in now. Maybe.
First 3 reels, you'd be fucking. Oh, yeah. That's chits. That's chits. Oh, you would have hit one of the middle ones.
Holy fuck.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice. About
a 10-year-old. At least I think that he's that old, although I don't know why.
It's not bad.
Could have been better.
Who's hope? Ripping up and down the street on an electric bike.
Did they give you? Did they knock money off? Was the meter bad?
Bad meter.
Come on.
Did they still make you pay it? Fuck, I don't pay that much in a year.
Me either. And I have a lawn and garden I water.
Water bill.
I said mine can fucking survive on its own. The backyard where I've had dogs going to the bathroom for 20 years or more. The grass is high and green on the fucking front yard where the dogs don't go. It's high.
Well, he must have got home. That's his kids going by.
Make an adjustment on it, huh?
It's about right, 300 a quarter. Actually, it's still a little bit more than what I pay, but I think that's because of where you live.
Like I'd go to the fucking oversight. So there's something fucked up about that, Bob. On this new meter, yeah, it should be right. Then they're going to have to adjust it.
You should have told them to go back and look at the history in their fucking computer. Ask them why they ain't smart enough to do that.
Well, they know better.
Yeah, but instead of giving them his money now, they'll keep it, get the
Correct.
interest on it, and give it to him back to him later. Fuck that. Pay him now.
Look, I wouldn't pay them. I'd wait, get the next bill and see what it says.
Yeah.
5 times too. I got my next 5 times.
It's sitting there.
80 cents. There we go.
Got it, eh?
Yeah. Jax. Sure, I'll take 720 to start. 1 spin. 2 spin. 3, I got 3. I'll take it. 4.
Irish coming to visit you tomorrow?
5.
I don't know.
No, I'll take a little bit of dragons.
Hey, happy Wednesday, Untrackable.
The times 2 in
Yeah,
there.
trackable.
Okay.
Happy
Something
Wednesday.
trackable.
Yeah, I think she has Wednesdays and Thursdays off.
Oh, I thought the last time she did it, it was on a Tuesday.
63.68. I'll take that.
But we know how my memory is. I'll just don't worry about it.
You do it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Make sure you wipe the rim.
There's a guitar in here.
I know. Talk to it.
You know, I wonder if you somehow could sing into a guitar, if the strings would start vibrating
To the fifth?
to make some music.
At any time.
They could rig something up like that.
What do you smell, huh?
Let me just stop it for a second. I'm at 132. Big decision.
Cash it out and transfer it to me, and we'll fuck with this one.
Transfer it to me.
We're waiting. Shit, it's fucking teasing me.
Yeah, cash out 100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just play it all since I only put in 100. Might win more.
Hey, I'm coming.
Could lose it all.
This is true.
You'll never know. You will never know.
Well, check your cash because you had the bonus from, remember? I thought I was cashing out $250 the other night. I'm like, what the fuck? I was pissed, man. I was ready. Exactly.
I didn't know.
I was ready to
I
rip
didn't
that
ask
shit
for
out.
bonus funds at no
Exactly.
means.
I'm giving to you.
At no means.
So right now you might go fucking retarded to get rid of it. But you might be able to withdraw. We just don't know.
See?
See a little bit. It shows you the whole detail thing somewhere. Why doesn't yours show you the full fucking detail?
It will here.
Here you go. Playthrough required.
560.
See, and mine was 300 and some odd.
But I didn't take a bonus though.
But you still have what's available for withdrawal. Nothing.
94.
See, that part I don't get. I wasn't available for that.
I didn't take a
I know you
bonus though.
didn't.
I did not. I did not take a bonus.
But you can take the
whatsoever.
94 and say, fuck it, take it, and then play again if you want.
Yep.
This way, I'd fucking
I
do
don't
it.
take nothing over 100. You know that.
You don't take nothing under 100? You don't take nothing over 100?
Over 100.
You don't withdraw anything over 100, right? You want it to be smaller?
Yes, I wanted to withdraw $3.
There you go.
Fuck you.
Is that someone in the basement?
I don't know. Ain't looking in the basement. Hey, untrackable. I guess there was.
What's up, fuckface?
There's nothing wrong with that Rhino game, though.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
How's your day going?
It's not going good.
Poor fucker. You just won $100, but you can't take it out because it's not $100. It's just under. It's like 90, 94. He's like, yeah, I don't take anything under 100.
We'll get it. Watch it. I'll do it.
Shit, you could hand me a quarter and I would say, thank you, master.
Yeah, well, we put so much into this machine, it's not worth it.
You
Taking
want to
out
know.
100 or 2.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know. Yeah, you don't want to know.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's been a hot day out here. And but I didn't have to do really shit, so it's okay.
But you got your cold snack. You got your cold snack, right?
Oh yeah.
Come on, let me see your cold snack.
Check out my cold snack.
Let me see it. Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, they're empty though, but they're empty.
No, they're not. I just spilled them myself because I got 2 in my hand.
For fuck's sakes.
So now I get to drink my shirt later.
Yeah, I dropped a bit on my thumb, but I got it. I got it right quick.
No, I'm doing good. You know how
you
it is.
shouldn't drink on Mondays, right? It's the beginning of the week. You shouldn't drink on a Monday.
Well, there's conflicting studies that have been done, and so being a PhD in THC and alcohol, the conflicting study is when you have the time, you do it. So the days of the week have labels on them. However, when you have time may not coincide with a stereotype of the day of the week, because not everybody gets Saturday and Sunday off. Not everybody gets Christmas off. Not everybody gets their birthday off. So if it's Monday and you ain't got shit to do, if you ain't turned up, you're wasting your fucking life waiting for that day.
Did you impress yourself by saying that? I'm pretty sure there's 3 or 4 people up on panel just give a fuck about what you were saying. You're just rambling on.
Well, I just invented a new science of study that's going to be a PhD.
Fuck off. You smoke weed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't smoke enough. Just saying.
How do you think he thought up this harebrained scheme?
This could be a new study. Oh my God, we could all get PhDs if we just stick in it together. But you are going to have to process your data and write your statements, and then we can compile it and we can go under peer review together. We'll write a whole textbook about, hey, we're not worried about growing it. We're not worried about selling it. But when you do it, on what day and what time you do it, hey, we are the people.
We are the people.
Sorry,
I don't drink too much. I don't drink too much.
You don't drink too? I don't think you do.
I don't.
What's the bottom say? Let me see that shit. I love that fucking shirt. I don't drink too much. I always drink just enough.
Just enough.
Just enough to walk home sometimes. Sometimes just enough to get carried home.
No, I
You
don't
know?
leave- no,
Just
I
enough
don't leave
to
home.
get pulled home in a wagon. Hey, I know that from experience. All right.
Just enough so I can still drive my truck.
Done.
If I was drinking, I was driving.
Well, if I was
Yeah.
driving, I was drinking.
It's frowned upon now, but fuck. It was frowned upon back then too, and I got away with it.
Well,
Oh,
it
except
wasn't
for
so
that.
frowned upon back then. Everybody did it back then.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it's
Yeah.
also frowned upon that, men are joining women's sports this day and age. It's frowned upon.
Well, I see a little bit of a conspiracy, and that is that around the same time that they mandated airbags and seatbelts, they also stopped letting you drink. And it's like, well, what do I need an airbag and a seatbelt for if I'm not drinking? Because I
But
might
the other
actually
guy might be.
It's a
That's
conspiracy.
a good point, brother. That's a good point. I like that one.
Hey, stop doing the dangerous shit. We're also going to force you to wear this apparatus that's going to keep you safe. And it's like, well, if I'm not allowed to do anything dangerous, what do I need a fucking seatbelt for?
Even when I was doing dangerous things, I didn't wear a seatbelt. And since that law came in, or I started driving back in 73
That's a weird line.
on the highways, sometimes I was only 14 then, but no, I forgot where I was going. What's that? Fuck you.
It's okay.
If you've drank and smoked as much as I have and still live to be as
He
old as
fucking
me,
knows.
you have a bad memory too.
He fucking knows.
I started driving in '79. I don't think I got my license till '83.
Well, I learned how to drive when I was 12.
Yeah, me too.
I drove in the fields. And then they'd put up stacks of hay and you'd have to drive through the fields without hitting them. With your mom yelling at you all the time.
Well, I used to just steal my mom's car when I was 12 when she was out.
Oh, wow, I got to use it without stealing it.
Money.
Well,
Hey,
I did.
Money.
I'm not going to consider this learning how to drive.
You'd be surprised what it looks like when I'm done.
But there were moments where we'd be in the car, and my friend's dad's car was built before seatbelts. So, you got like the wood steering wheel and stuff like that. And it was this pea green. I don't know if it was a Buick or whatever it was. But just bench seats all the way across. And you got two kids sitting in the front seat side by side. Like two kids, we didn't even take up a whole seat.
Yeah.
And even at nighttime, he'd be like, "You guys want to steer the car?" Be like, "Yeah." And it would be like we would sit in his lap and steer the car. And we're going all of like 45 miles an hour at nighttime. And he's like, "Just keep it between the lines. I'll control the pedals."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Keep it between the lines.
Wow.
And he would let us do that for like 5 minutes. Like he knew the route, so he knew, where the stops were, where the traffic was, and where we were going. but you're talking about just country 2-lane roads with a yellow stripe down the middle.
Yeah.
Yep, that was my first time. And again, that's not learning to drive. That's not like, hey, you are the solo occupant of this vehicle and responsible for everything. That was just like, you know,
But
Our
it's
country
being helped.
roads up here, they don't have stripes on them. They're all gravel.
Okay,
If it's got stripes on it, it's a fucking highway.
I got you. But that was just my first experience
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. I well, I was learning to drive on tractors before that, and learned to drive horses and wagon. Learned to pop a wheelie with a fucking John Deere D, I think it was.
Is that a tractor?
Yeah,
up that clutch.
You were popping a wheelie with a tractor. I
yeah.
mean, I've seen it. I've seen it done to the extreme online, but I, oh boy, I just don't get down with the crazy stuff. Driving was fun enough to think that we're gonna go do some dangerous shit. That
Well,
was.
you never wanted to ride with me because I was an absolute race car driver and stunt driver sometimes because I found roads where I could jump my truck. One truck it had fucking four dents in the roof of the truck from me jumping it with four guys sitting in there with hard hats on so they wouldn't fucking hurt their heads.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've been over 100 miles an hour sideways down the highway. I've drifted one truck at 110 miles an hour going around the corner. I've turned T corners at 60 miles an hour.
That's
I've
wild.
had I've had guys ride with me. One was a drag car driver. I absolutely scared the shit out of him because rented truck and I was fucking just we went to town and got drunk and then we're going back to the rig and going around T corners. Well, the ass end of the truck would slide into the ditch a bit, and I just keep her fucking nutted. And he didn't want to drive with me. Had another guy after a ride for 150 miles. He said, "This is my first and my last ride. I won't never ride with you again, and I've already phoned my wife. You don't have to take me any farther. I phoned her to come and pick me up." And I said, "Well, we're going right past where you are." And he said, "I don't give a shit. I already phoned my wife. I'm not riding with you again."
Pussy.
Yeah, just because I went sideways down the highway at 100 miles an hour on ice. I got it straightened out. Got somebody to mix me another drink and roll me a toke.
Yeah. Got your head
It,
straight again.
it sounds like I would rather ride with you than ride with my own wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling her to come drive me anywhere. Like I gotta wear a suit when I ride in her car that protects me because I feel like I'm gonna get yeeted.
Huh. Well, I don't drive like that anymore. That was when I was younger and drunk all the time. Or most of the time.
I got you.
I went down fucking near, they were about 1.5 lane fucking cut lines through the bush. I was
The
racing down them fucking roads at 50, 60 miles an hour, and if you meet a big truck in front of you, they have the right of way
Yep.
because they can always tow you out. Well, fuck. Come close a few times to hitting one, but never got one.
Most of the fun that I've had was just with straight speed. So you're talking, highways with medians and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
but we went to a wedding up north, and we were taking turns driving this rental car. It was a GMC Arcadia SUV. So it's got 3 rows of seats. That's how big it is. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 people at the time, so plenty of room for everybody. And but when it became my turn, and it's like going up there, everybody's just enjoying the ride. You know, drinking sugary drinks to stay awake and getting fast food. But on the way back, everybody's hungover because you just went to a wedding, and all we want to do is just get home as soon as possible. Well, I was wasted from the wedding, and so I wasn't even available. We was from New Jersey, and I wasn't even available until we got to Virginia. And the highway coming down from Virginia, it's like just rolling hills of straight. And when I took the helm, when I took that wheel, uh, I woke everybody up that was sleeping and be like, "Hey, this thing will only let me go 113 miles an hour." It's like, but it's governed. I can't go any faster. I know everybody wants to get home. They want to get cleaned up. They want to, get prepared for work on Monday. But this thing will only let me go 113 miles an hour because, trust me, we've done that before with ungoverned vehicles. And you just gotta just look out for the law, animals, and traffic. That's all you got to do.
What's
But
up,
on
State?
Sunday, when you're driving on Sunday in Virginia, I dare you to go search and find a cop, find a sheriff. They're all at grandma's house
Yep,
after
sweet.
church eating the barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
On duty.
Yeah, on duty. And as long as your car don't make a bunch of noise, nobody's looking for you. As long as you don't, yeet it off a corner, you're fine. Just
Yeah.
hey, downhill in Virginia is beautiful.
What's up, upstate?
Mine's got a hole in the exhaust somewhere, so it sounds pretty tough for a 6-cylinder.
Player?
Yeah,
Player.
100% autoplay.
I haven't went and looked under it to see where it is.
$500 for player. 80 cents. That's about 650 spins.
So if I get bigger.
Just lost me.
Oh, truck slowed down. I fucking put her to the floor every once in a while in town just to wake everybody up.
Well, it's a safety thing, you can hear me coming.
Yeah, that's why the Harleys were loud,
Right?
but now they're a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, there's got to be an understanding that you will never understand why speed limits exist, why seatbelts exist, why airbags exist, why safety precautions exist, unless you were a wild one and you went full send without any protection. And then you will understand it's like, oh, this is why, you know,
I slammed back in the late 70s or maybe 80, yeah, maybe 80. I hit the ditch at about 70 miles an hour on gravel, on a washboard, on a turn at night when I was drunk. And I went into the ditch, no seatbelt on, because I don't wear them. And I went sideways into the fucking dash. And I think that's where I got the costal chondritis for between my ribs because of that. But I still have not, I do not wear a fucking seatbelt. Most of the time. I put one on every once in a while, but I figure why?
Well,
Since I
I'll
quit
tell
driving
you.
crazy, I don't get in accidents anymore.
I'll tell you why I wear my seatbelt, and that is because I don't pay my taxes for my vehicle. So if they use that as an excuse to pull me over, I do not want to compound the ticket. So it's like, hey, just give me a ticket that says pay your registration versus I actually have to show up to court because you also weren't wearing a seatbelt. And it's like, yeah, I'll put the seatbelt on because I'm already not paying the fucking taxes.
Well, for the ticket for no registration here, you got to go to court, and it could be up to a $2,500 fine for the first offense.
Well, around here they give you a pamphlet that says pay your taxes with your late fees. You know, your vehicle registration that gives you a sticker on for your license plate, and that's it.
We don't get a sticker up here anymore.
Oh, okay.
They got license readers on all the cop cars now.
Hey, and I am a big disbeliever in paying certain taxes. It's like, hey, I bought the car, I paid sales tax on it, I pay taxes every other which way in this world.
Yeah.
Why is something that could be destroyed in a second and is a product, you know, it by all technicality, yeah, it's property, but you know when places make you register your bike, when you have to register everything down to your friggin' tennis shoes that will run out and become trash one day. Yeah, paying the vehicle tax for a sticker.
Every year too. I mean, why do you got to register it every year?
It's because you forget how to drive every year.
Well, our driver's licenses are separate from our registrations, so it's like, hey, if I have to pay for $15 every 7 years to maintain a driver's license, and they can pick and choose whether I need to take the test or not, why am I paying for whatever I've already paid for every year for this car, motherfucker?
Yeah. It's money.
Especially when it's
money.
paid for. I paid for it. I paid the bank, or I paid the person that I got the car from. It's mine. I got the title.
But see, we're a government. We waste so much money. We need to take in a lot. We can pay for what we need, plus the wasteful we want to waste, or give ourselves a raise because we need one. You guys don't.
But
We're the government.
but that also takes me back to what I was saying about having the laws and having the seatbelts and stuff like that. Is, hey, I don't have to pay the tax as long as whatever incident I get into isn't my fault. So I keep it between the lines. I drive sober now, and I don't speed anymore. I don't push any limits. I don't ride anybody's ass.
You don't give them a reason to pull you over.
Yeah, if it's just the sticker, well, then they're just gonna give me something. Now, the thing is with that pamphlet and that notification is, if you don't pay it, You do have to go to court. But if you
How long do
pay
you
it,
got?
but if you pay it, then you don't have to go to court.
So what do you got? 30 days from when they give it to you?
Yeah, I think it might be something like that. It's been a while since I've only been pulled over once for it. And my car was a beater, so I look like I probably should have been pulled over anyway. I look like a suspicious individual in a 30-year-old Honda when the windows don't roll up and it's raining and I got a baby in the back. That cop was like, I have to come talk to this dude.
Well, guys, thanks for being on panel. Up to date, Bob, Adrian, Kim,
Hey there, chat.
Angie, and everybody else that was in here today. Thank you for coming. We'll catch y'all tomorrow, maybe.
Peace.